Hey yo, it's Brian here. Today, gonna be talking about the San Francisco 49ers, as always, doing another top 3 video. This time covering the 3 things you should be looking forward to for this game against the Lions. So this could be anything from matchups to players, anything like that, to prepare ourselves for this game this Sunday at Levi Stadium. This is the first home game this season. Hopefully, if you guys are going to the game, please get excited because they need y'all this week. We're gonna be covering that. Before I get the video started, I want to do a quick note about Hurricane Florence that is happening in the Carolinas. It is important for me because I live in the Carolinas personally. If you don't know already, it's already battered the Carolina coast around Wilmington, Cape Hatteras, and all that area of North Carolina. There's a footage right here of the flooding. It's pretty bad already because it's near the coast and there's a lot of storm surge, a lot of water there. It sucks. You know, I guess those people didn't heed the evacuation warnings, but hey, I can't do anything about that. That's not up to me. That's up to them if they want to stay. If you're staying in the coast, if you find this video or whatever, please be careful. Please be safe. Hopefully you guys made it out pretty good. Anyone in the Charlotte/Raleigh area, please brace yourselves. As of this video, nothing has struck here yet for us in this area, so we're going to be bracing ourselves as well, probably over the weekend. There's a tropical storm warning for the Raleigh area as of this video. Little update about Hurricane Florence. Hopefully everyone makes it out all right. We can just move on with our lives. Before I get the video started, as always, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. We're getting very close to 1,000 subscribers. I think currently as of this video, we're at 965 or something like that. So thank you guys for all the support. Hopefully I get to 1,000 really soon. That'd be freaking fantastic. Let's just do it. Let's kick some ass. The top 3 things you should be looking forward to for this game against the Detroit Lions this Sunday. Coming in at number 3 are injuries. Now, I don't like mentioning this too much, but I kind of have to because it's part of the game. It's nice to have these players play full-time, but when you're injured, that's not good because you're not on the field playing. I'm looking at the practice report, the injury report for the 49ers according to their website, and there's a lot of injuries, I would say. You got some notable players like Josh Garnett, Adrian Colbert, Marquise Goodwin, Mike Pearson. The guards, they were pretty much out for the game. They had to do a lot of makeshift changes during the game against the Vikings. Tart, he had a shoulder injury. It's not good to have injuries like this, and do we have to blame the conditioning coach or whatever, the coaching staff that handles all this stuff? I don't know, but we'll see how many people are going to be playing for this game. If people like Goodwin can play this Sunday against the Lions, that'd be very beneficial. I think they would have had some more benefits had he played the whole game against the Vikings, but unfortunately he went out early on. I think with a hamstring or some injury like that. It hurt a little bit because that's Garoppolo's big target right there, and to not have him against a very tough defense, it kind of hurt a little bit. Injuries, we'll see what happens. I don't know who's playing, who's not playing, but we'll see probably when Saturday night, Sunday morning happens for this game. Injuries are part of the game, but it's not good to have this many injuries. Coming in at number 2, I have defense potential. I think we saw in the game against the Vikings that this defense has a lot of potential. This Vikings offense was not that bad, I would say, led by Kirk Cousins. They had Dalvin Cook, Adam Thielen. Like, it was pretty loaded. They did a pretty admirable job, I would say, in stopping this offense somewhat, although it didn't help that G threw 3 interceptions. Oh, it sucks, but hey, whenever they were able to play, they did a good job. Notable players, as always, are DeForest Buckner with 2.5 sacks. Fred Warner, he had a lot of tackles. I think he had a forced fumble as well, and a pass defense. Like, freaking awesome. I'm hoping they could repeat that same success against the Lions. They look like they can because the Lions offense did a pretty terrible job, I would say, against the New York Jets, and Matthew Stafford throwing 4 interceptions. That kind of helps our case a little bit. I know that was the last week. This week could be different. He could be throwing 4 touchdowns to 0 interceptions, but I don't see that happening. I see them kind of struggling a little bit. This 49er defense isn't too bad of a defense. It's a pretty underrated defense, if I do say so myself. Defense, hopefully they can keep it up against a weaker offense, I would say, than the Vikings. Good things can happen if they can put pressure on the quarterback and stop some passes. Before I get to the number 1 thing we should be looking forward to against the Lions, I don't really have an honorable mention, to be honest with you. I think the point that I made for number 3 and number 2 are the main points, and number 1 is pretty much everything I would put in together. I don't really have anything micro managing to say about an honorable mention. It's going to be keeping it like that. Let's just get to the number 1 spot. Coming in at number 1 as the biggest thing we should be looking forward to in this game against the Lions is the hopeful offense improvement, because I don't know, it was a pretty dreadful day for the offense. He didn't have the best day of his life as a quarterback. He threw 1 touchdown to 3 interceptions. Ooh, that's not good. I know it's against the Vikings defense. It's a very tough defense, but still, 3 interceptions. That is not good for one game. Hopefully he can make the adjustments and improve on it. He should have an easier time, I would say, against the Lions this week, because they gave up about 40-something points against Sam Darnold, and it was his first rookie start after picking him off in his first play and then sucking after that. I expect him to have a big bounce back game, throw about maybe 3 touchdowns, 0 to 1 interceptions. That's my prediction right there. Maybe have 300 yards. I can see that happening because the Lions defense, as mentioned, they didn't look really good at all. The receivers, hopefully they don't drop as many passes. I think they can do a better job at that. The running game, it's not too awful. Could get a little bit better, but not too bad. Although Morstead getting a fumble, that didn't really help near the end zone. I mean, they made some minor changes. If G was a little bit more careful with the football, then I think we'd be fine, because G likes to throw a lot of very tight windows, and sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't pay off. That's pretty much it, you guys. Hopefully the offense improves. Hopefully the defense can show more potential, and hopefully the injuries don't pile up against us. Please let me know what you're looking forward to for this game against the Lions. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. I'll be responding to some comments later on this week before the game against the Lions around 4 o'clock. Excited for that. Hope you guys are ready for some more football and our first W of the season. Please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. Hopefully we can get to 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. That'd be freaking awesome. I'll see you guys another time. So I hope you guys have a nice day, nice weekend, nice whatever. See you guys another time. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Stay safe if you're in the Carolinas, and enjoy the game. I'll see y'all after.